trying to understand what racism is all about, we have to look at history, because as in the other institution, racism is a historical phenomenon. And it developed in conjunction with the development of capitalism. If you look at this country in particular, you see that the whole ideological network of racism arose in order to justify the use of black slaves, the kidnapping of black people from Africa and the use of black slaves in order to lay the basis for an agricultural capitalism in the South, and then eventually in order to provide for the capitalist system in this country a group of people who could be super exploited, who could be used as a reserve labor force. And I think it's important to recognize the fact that the reason why those who presume to be the leaders of this country have resorted so consistently to racism is because of the fact that it assists the ruling class to reap more profits. Let me just give you an example. If you look at the wage differential of black workers and white workers, you have something like $21 billion. If you add Chicanos and Indians and Puerto Ricans and other people of color, you get about $28 billion. Now that $28 billion means a lot to the capitalists of this country. But racism also serves another purpose, and I think it's important to understand this. Racism is used by the rulers of this country in order to convince white people who are also, the masses of white people are also exploited. They aren't exploited as we are, and they are not, there is a qualitative difference in the sense that we are racially and nationally oppressed, whereas white people are not. But white people, the masses of white people are working people, and the fruits of their labor are robbed by the capitalists. But you see, when the worker is focusing all of his attention, the white worker, on black people, and when he thinks that the reason why he is now unemployed is because of the fact that there's a system which gives black people in certain industries job priorities, and when Nixon and all of the others are able to sick white workers on black workers, then they have created a situation where the white worker is not even going to think about the fact that he's being exploited by the capitalists. I mean, I think that the whole